oh, that my friend have a boyfriend. They're already doing it. You go carry belle. And do you know what we will name that child? Desperate. Yes. That pikin that you are going to give birth to, we will name that child Desperate. Because you carried that pregnancy due to desperacy. Hello everybody, hope you're feeling fine. Hello everybody, hope you're feeling, hope you're feeling fine. Hello ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're viewing me from and wherever you are hearing me from. My name is OLAIDE Imoliayo Ewa Olorun OYEDEJI and I am your host and BBLShow. BBL. You're so amazing. Yeah. I'm coming now. Maybe that's what I want to do. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My husband tell me that I've chopped one slap already. Maybe you too, you see the breeze. My husband said I should tell you that. I should tell you my life history. I'm saying it, sir. You have to calm down. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Amuda Keke Ologun Orosan. And I'm a mother of 4. My husband said that I should tell you what I eat for dinner, breakfast and lunch. Sometimes I chop slap for breakfast. I'm saying it's Emiliano Rora. Sometimes I chop punch for lunch. And sometimes I chop slap for dinner. And do you know why? That is the price you pay when you're desperate. So before we start, let's do a quick prayer. Father Lord, bless my mouth, bless Berlin, bless Germany, bless Nigeria, bless the whole world, and to top it all, bless BBLShow, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, on today's episode, we are going to be talking about desperacy. Desperate times, cause for desperate measures, gets me so pissed. Don't do that. Don't say that. Do not justify your actions because desperate time, desperate measures. It's wrong. You shouldn't be desperate to do anything. Today, we are going to be talking about desperacy in women and desperacy in men. There is no how you want to live your life being desperate. You shouldn't live your life being desperate. It's desperacy that will make a young girl travel out of Nigeria, travel to Turkey, travel to Dubai, and go and eat shit. You can only be desperate. And you're not desperate because if you don't do it now, you're not going to make it. Now is the time where you have to do it. That money that you need, that money that you're looking for that makes you want to go and eat shit. It's not like you want to use the money to help your mother that is on sick bed or something. It's just to live fake life. It is desperation that will make you want to live a fake life. Because trust me, real life is sweet enough as it is. But when you are too desperate, you would want to belong. You would want to attach yourself. It's desperation that will make you go and beg your enemy. How would you as a young girl be too desperate to want to own a house on the island? How can you be too desperate? If you now own that house, finish now. How are you going to furnish it? You have to be much more desperate because once you started, you can't stop. When you're not contented with what you have, when you're not contented with who you are, when you're not contented with where you are, that is when you be desperate because you're working on peer pressure. You're working on you just want to belong, you want to feel attached. You want to fly first class. Imagine flying first class just so you can go and chop shit. Just so you can pressure the internet. Just so you can take pictures and make videos. And the thing is, you're being desperate will make you do so many things that you cannot even come out to speak of. Let me tell you a story. There is a man and a woman in a relationship. This woman was tired. She just didn't want to continue the relationship no more. No prospects, no future, whatever it is. She just was tired. Then she called her partner. And said, you know what? I'm tired of this relationship. I want the both of us to go our separate ways. And the guy said, well, you're tired of this relationship and I'm not. So which means you are breaking up with yourself. We are still in a relationship. Then eventually the guy said, all right. I agree. You're tired of the relationship and you want to leave. You're tired of the relationship and you want to go. Please don't go. Please don't leave me. Let me just be on the side. Let me still be your man. You can go out and go explore. Be whatever you want to be. You can be with whoever you want to be with. You can go sleep with anybody you want to sleep with. Just don't leave me. Let me just be there. Let me be called your husband. That's not love. That is you just being desperate. Desperacy will make you take shit you're not supposed to take. Desperacy will make you bow for the people you are not supposed to bow to. And people that are desperate are not contented. If you are contented with what you have, you will not be eager to have so much more. You've worked hard to get what you have now. But when you're desperate, you would want to work harder. And that is you working harder. You're not working smart. To me, desperation can only be the reason why you live fake life. Because what other reason is there? You're not trying to impress me. You shouldn't try to impress me. You should try to impress yourself. You don't understand? Because at the end of the day, if you don't make it, it is you against you. It is your neck on the line. Who is going to suffer it? You. Live all your fake life you want. And fake life is even expensive than the real life. Trust me. You have to spend so much to just keep up with it. You're just being desperate. You being desperate doesn't make you smart. Oh, I want to use the latest phone. I want to use the latest gadget. I want to wear a wig of 1.5 million. If your pocket can't afford a wig of 1.5 million, must you wear it? Where are you going? I feel you have to dress according to occasion, right? If you want to buy a wig of 1.5 million naira, means you are going to a place where either you've made that much money back in multiple folds, or you will make that much money back in multiple folds. You can only be desperate enough to use your last card on material things just to go impress people out there. That is desperacy. You don't get it. At the end of the day, you've used that wig. You will still remove it from your head and hang it somewhere. Then what else? That outfit that you just had to buy, you had to do so many things to get it. Now you've worn the outfit. Now you've gone to the event. Now you're back home. What else? Oh, my friend was spending bundles at the party. I have to spend it too. Yes, go and use your rent. Go and spray your rent. That business you want to start, go spray it. Because you want to keep up. Because your friend is doing it. You're just desperate. Somebody who is not desperate is always contented. Somebody who is not desperate have it all figured out. At the end of the day, when you're done impressing the gram, when you're done impressing the people that are not your family member, when you're done impressing your family member, yeah, by the time when you are laying down, thinking and assessing, because every night when you lay on the bed, you should reflect on what happened during the day, right? What you've done, what have you achieved, etc., etc. At that point when it is just you alone with your thoughts, after you don't go chop shit, after you don't go stand for road, after you've kissed the people you are not supposed to kiss, after you've put your mouth in what you are not supposed to put your mouth, because it is desperacy that will make you put your mouth where they did not call you to. Desperacy to talk. You're too desperate to talk. You're too desperate to show up. You're too desperate to do this. Eventually, when you lay on the bed, it is just you alone with your thoughts. Men that are desperate eat crumbs. Yeah, you're desperate. Desperate times, desperate measures. I have to bend some rules. I'm just bending a little bit of rules. Because what? Desperate time, desperate measures. Yeah, keep bending the rules. Desperate time, desperate measures, right? At the end of the day, it will be left alone with you and who? You and your thoughts. Young girls of nowadays are too desperate to do what the oldies are doing. At the end of the day, it still comes down to you and your thoughts. It is desperacy that will make you turn yourself to armed robber. Just imagine they gun you down, shoot you in the chest, or they should shoot you in your nyash. Just because you are too desperate and you want that money by fire, by force. And the best way you can get that money is to turn yourself into armed robber. Imagine they shoot your left ear. You don't get it. Yes, I get it. You are a man. You have to show up and show up. You have to come correct. But when you are desperate, you will do the things that you are not supposed to do. If you have a partner that is making you be desperate, drop them off. Desperacy leads nowhere than to destruction. Trust me. No? You know you are desperate. But you're just doing so many things to cover it up, just so people are not going to what? So people are not going to notice you being too desperate. Any lady that is desperate will be chopping slap constantly. A desperate woman does anything. Does anything. You know? And you being desperate, you're not having this eagerness of being great. You are not channeling that energy to oh, I'm desperate to be successful. I'm desperate to make it in life. I'm desperate to be a good person. I'm desperate to be a good mother. I'm desperate to be an amazing person. But you are only desperate to fly first class when you cannot afford it. That is when you are going to be in a relationship where they will be slapping you and you won't be able to voice out. You say, he slapped me, it's because he loved me. He bought me wig. And he has bought me pancake to use to cover my bruises. You go, they chop the slap, they go. My sister. It's the spirit that will let them slap you into your grave. Yes. When a woman is desperate, she will not know her worth. That is when you end up with low-life men that can raise up their hand and hit something as fragile as you are. Women are fragile. When you are too desperate, you be in a relationship where you are not supposed to be because you are too desperate. You've seen yourself like you're not going to amount to anything, and that place that you are is the final bus stop for you. Now that your desperacy go wound you, it go injure you. Oh, my friend is now driving G-Wagon. You are now desperate enough to go and stand on the street and hawk yourself. Then you make that money to go and buy that G-Wagon. You will continue to be desperate to be able to tank the G-Wagon. You will have to you have to continue to be desperate. Because the work you are doing cannot afford the G-Wagon. You do extra work to buy the G-Wagon. How do you want to keep up with the upkeep? How do you want to keep up? How do you want to fuel it? It is desperation that will make you have money to buy Venza, and you will say it's a must for you to drive Benz because your friend is driving Benz. And of which Toyota product is totally different from Benz products. Benz is much more expensive than Toyota product. That Toyota, you can still afford it. With what you have now, you can still afford it, but you are too desperate. Desperation will make you do what your friends are doing. You won't have your own voice because you are just desperate. You'll be walking in someone else's shadow because you are desperate. Desperation is what is going to make you remain in an abusive relationship. Desperation is what is desperation will make you stand for the things you don't stand for. You as a woman, you know you don't like it when a man lies to you. But if your man don't lie to you, he can't give you money. You are a nobody. If you have to bend the rules because of some people, you have to bend the rules because of the society, you have to bend the rules because of somebody's thinking or what this person will say, what this person might do, you are a nobody. You are not a person of yourself. You don't have your own voice. Desperation will make you be in a relationship you should have opted out from. Where am I going to start from? Start from anywhere. Know the difference from being desperate, and being hardworking. Know the difference from being desperate and being smart. When you're too desperate, you do what every other person is doing that you're not even supposed to do. You will go to the part that is not even your part. When you're too desperate, you say, oh, OLAIDE used to be an actor. OLAIDE is still an actor. But now she is a podcaster. Now you now want to go and be a podcaster. It's desperation. It is desperation that will make you switch field when you know you are not supposed to, when you are not good at it. It is desperation that will make you remain in a relationship where you are not valued. And everybody should be valued in every relationship they are. As a human being, you have to value yourself first so people will value you. When you're too desperate as a man, they will underprice you. They will underpay you. Because they know anything you go collect them. Your desperation is hindering so many doors from being open to you. When you are desperate is when you would want to go through the desert to come to Europe. Please don't. Yes, Europe is nice and sweet, but it is not it. It is not it. Europe is not worth losing your life over. I live here, I can tell you. I'm not telling you not to come, but come. Do not be too desperate to want to come to Europe through the desert. Do not be too desperate to want to start a business. Any brand that starts up with desperation, it will crumble. Do not be... You cannot live your life based on desperation. You have to be your own self. You can be desperate to success, to succeeding. You know? But when you are too desperate, you will keep suffering. It is going to be from one sufferness to the other. Trust me. Or just because you want to please social media, or just because desperation would not lead you anywhere than destruction. That is when you accept the things you are not supposed to accept. You are going to take the offers you are not supposed to take. You are going to go to the places you are not supposed to go. You are going to be in the premises you are not supposed to be because you are too desperate. Nobody like anybody being desperate. Nobody like desperate people. Desperation has the good side and has the bad side. It's either you're being desperate in the good side or the bad side. Sit down well and think it. If not, you go chop shit tire. I am telling you. If not, you will continue to be a slave. Because you are desperate. You have to see yourself that you can amount to much more. You have to see yourself that you can amount to anything. If that relationship is not working out, go. That marriage is not moving, please leave. If you are too desperate on, what will people say? This one marriage is working. Mine too has to work. Think about it. Know your self-worth. Know yourself as a person. Know what you are. It's going to ease you being desperate. Really, know how big you are even when you are still small. See yourself very big. That means you know the value of what you are holding. You know the worth of what you have in your hand. I am not joking. See all these things. And you will know the difference between love, obsession, and desperation. When a man is desperate about you, it's not love.
Yeah, or maybe they're even the same. I don't know.
Desperation and obsession.
Yeah.
They are not, though. They are kind of like family member.
Yeah.
They are kind of like family member, but they are not the same. Because when you're obsessed with someone, it's not good too.
Yeah, because with the example of like a man, the example you make where the man will be like, okay, just go outside. That's for me is obsession.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that only happens if you're desperate.
You say so.
So I think desperation leads to obsession.
Yeah.
I think desperation leads to obsession. Because if as a man you can give your partner the go ahead to go outside and go and do whatever it is you want, means you've seen yourself, you've belittled yourself to the point of, if this lady leaves me, I can never find someone like that.
And yeah, there are millions of other even better versions of
Better version. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But then how good are you for you to be able to think you can get someone better than that? You know, you can only be obsessed when you get that somebody by luck or by chance. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you see yourself fit enough to be with that your partner, you will be able to see yourself fit enough to be with somebody better than that.
Yeah, sometimes even if you don't see yourself, there are millions of women that see your potential that you don't even see.
Yeah, but then you have to see the potential in yourself first before people sees it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There are some women out there that will be like, even if you don't see it as a guy, your own self, like, okay, maybe for some reason, one thing. There's some women that are like, they see more than you see in you.
Yeah, but how do you want to convince me that you haven't convinced yourself?
Sometimes you don't even, some women, you don't even need to convince them. Convincing somebody is actually manipulation already. I have to convince
yourself.
myself.
Yourself.
Yes, I have to just say to myself, yeah, I'm
Me.
not this. I'm never going to accept you.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if you see yourself fit enough, do you understand?
Yeah,
that your partner that you're with is not by chance, it's not by luck.
I don't think any of well, let me not make it a race thing, yeah. But I don't think there are a lot of Africans that will just accept, yeah, okay, let my woman go and be doing their shit, and as long as we are just together, it's hard. Let me just say Nigerians. Like,
they can't do it.
I'm not saying they cannot do it. I don't want to speak for everybody. That's
why. That story.
Want to make it a race thing, like, or maybe black people.
No, white people will do it and be comfortable with it. That's not them being desperate. That's called an open relationship.
Yes, for them, yes.
Open relationship is different from you being obsessed. The white people will tell you we are in an open relationship.
Also, not all of them.
Not all of them will tell you that you are in an open relationship, but you can go out and sleep.
Not all of them will accept it too. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to generalize everybody. Like,
it's common in the foreign.
Yes,
it's more common. Yeah. But you see, we Africans, we cannot own up to the open relationship facts. No. Do you understand? Yeah. So in this situation, it's not an open relationship conversation. It's a conversation of the lady being tired. She does not want the relationship anymore. Please, you go. Let me too go.
The other way around, so women, they will accept it for their man to have multiple wives or multiple women outside
because what?
They don't see the value in it.
Genau. It's not like you can't accept it. It's a free world. Yes, but what is your reasons behind it? Exactly. Okay, I see you, my woman, you're still young, you need to explore. Yeah, you have some fantasies in your head that I might not be able to live with you, that I might not be able to do with you, and I still don't want to lose you. Yeah, go out, explore. You shall go out and come back, right? You want to explore, go out, explore, be yourself. I don't want to go out, explore, be yourself. I don't want to stop you from enjoying and doing this and doing that. That is totally different from you're tired of this relationship. You don't want me anymore, right? Okay. Me, I still want you. Go out. Be with anybody that you want to be with. You can sleep with any man you want to sleep with. But just let me be at home, be called your husband. Are you seeing the difference between the both?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you get it?
That's what I'm saying. For women, do it more than men.
So when a man does it, what is it called?
It's foolish.
It is, right?
Yes.
And that is due to obsession.
That's obsession.
Right.
Yeah,
and desperation leads to obsession.
Yes.
You can only be desperate to be obsessed.
That's the thing I'm trying to say is, like, I get your point. But women do this from desperation to obsession more than men.
Yes, and that is why they will suffer.
Yeah.
That is why they are suffering. Yeah. And most women that do this, might be based on probably they see enough love where they are. Maybe they are not raised with love. If you are not raised with love, when you see a little bit of love, it's going to freak you. You'll be obsessed with that love. But when you're raised with love, or when you love yourself that much, you will see the value in yourself and you will know that, you know what, I have too much love in me for me to stay here. Do you get what I'm saying? So that little love that you are getting from outside, you even see it as too little. Because you know what filled up love is. Because it's going to fill your tummy. You don't know what love is. Love is like butterfly. It's going to be flying around in your tummy and giving you sweet, sweet goosebumps. So if you're not getting that much love and you're still there and you love, that means you're only desperate. And your desperation must have reasons. What is the reason for you to be desperate? Why are you desperate? If you're not raised with enough love, probably your parents split up at early age. It's not enough reason for you not to love yourself. It's not enough reason for you not to see yourself enough to be loved the way you are loving out. So you have to let go of all those mentality of, I'm not going to get much love everywhere. I'm not going to get much love anywhere. You should be filled up with love yourself. So even if it's not coming from outside, it wouldn't matter. Because you are filled with love inside of you. Do you understand? When you have enough love in you, you will not be too desperate for you to stay where you are not getting love. And you're giving it. Do you understand? So when you love yourself that much as a woman, you will know that, no, you're playing with me. I'm having a conversation with a guy. I'm seeing that you are online, you are not talking to me. I'm not desperate. I will block you. Everybody has their phone. Everybody. If you don't have your phone, means probably you are working and you drop it. But one day you will eventually touch it. The moment you touch that phone and your partner is not the next person that you are writing.
I think I just realized something here.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, completely wrong. But I think if you are desperate, you're trying to, like, you can be desperate in different ways. Maybe like, I have to get that job. You are desperate. If it doesn't work out, it's desperate.
Yes.
But if it works out, it's motivation.
Yes. Oh, that's smart.
Like, I just thought of
I like that. I like that. When you're desperate to achieve something, but then when you achieve it, is what was the English you used? Motivation or determination. Determination. When you are trying to achieve something, you can be desperate. Innit? You can't be desperate. Like, do you see this job? I want to get it. Like,
you see this lifestyle?
But then should you be desperate about
I want
it?
to live this.
Because I think desperation just comes with toxicity.
Yes, when it's being negative.
Thank you.
When it's being positive,
then it's good, right? But when it's being negative, it's being toxic. When you're being desperate to want to achieve something, I think that is they're not you being desperate. I think that's you being motivated.
Yeah, but when there's toxicness in, like,
then you are desperate.
And people are telling you, bro, why are you like? But sometimes, there are different ways of seeing this thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel the earliest we know the difference between desperation and determination, the better for us. Do you understand? I was saying something before that when a lady is desperate, you take shit that you are not supposed to take. Yeah. I am very big on communication when I like somebody. Do you understand? I would have conversation with you, text, write, communicate. But then if you are online and then you are not replying me, I will be too desperate for me to then continue writing. That means I'm desperate. Do you understand? Because I value you, I appreciate you. That is why I'm giving you my time. Right?
But from your view, it's not desperate. From his view would be, why is this so desperate to want to have conversation?
From my view, it is going to be desperate. Do you know why it's going to be desperate from my view? Okay. If I keep doing it and I know this guy is online, is not talking to me, then I'm desperate. Okay. And why can I be desperate in that situation? There are some cases where you be like, I will keep talking to him until he does. Yes, I know I'm desperate. That is why I want to say I will keep talking to him until he has my time. Sure, you get. Probably he's my spec. Or probably I like the way he communicates with me. Do you understand? But whatever the reason it might be, a man that does not value me enough to share his spare time with me, and then I keep writing, even the man will call me desperate. And that is not me being desperate. That is just me being sweet. Because I like you and I'm letting you know that I like you. In my situation, I am motivated. Do you understand that? I'm still seeing a green light here. Let me still keep on writing. But you see, to the guy is going to be desperation. And let's face it, it is desperation. I'm seeing you online. You are even posting. The signs are there. I'm telling you, it is just like I intentionally want to open my heart to heartbreak. It's just like I just purposely want to cry. The signs are there. So when you are being desperate, you will know. And when you're being determined, you should know. You are online. Okay, let's assume that you've off the online button. But I can see you post. No, really. You posted 3 hours ago, and I've been writing for the past 24 hours. All right. Don't come up with the excuse of, I've been very busy. I just quickly took my phone and I had to post that.
Sometimes you just don't want to talk.
All right. Text me, so I wouldn't look desperate. At that point when you just don't want to talk, or probably you're just busy, if you communicate with me, I won't look stupid. Then I will stop acting desperate. At that point, I will know I'm just determined, which means he's there, he's just busy. See, there is a very thin line between desperate and determination. You are the one that would cross that line yourself. Now you go know if am I being desperate now or I'm just being determined. The signs will be there. That is enough reason. Lovely, you don't want to tell me. Now you are working. As you are working, you are still checking your phone. If you have a girl that you like, would you not write her? Then you don't like the girl.
No, it's not even about that. It's not even about that.
Is that your type of person?
No, see, she would know because I have posted a little on my close friends, for example, like that I'm working. You know, like I always tell any guy I'm with, like, only call me if it's urgent.
Or an emergency.
Just don't call me because you know I'm working. Just don't call me because you want
I just want to hear your voice.
Nah. Because anytime I see your call, I'm always going to...
You want to pick. So you would think maybe it's an emergency because she should know that you're busy, right?
Exactly.
Lovely. That's a pattern between you and your partner. Innit?
Test me so that I'll know how...
You will know.
Okay. I'll read through quick and...
Lovely. But you are still attending to her when you can.
Yes.
Ever since we've been shooting, you've had your phone.
Yes.
You choose not to reply messages because you chose not to.
Exactly.
But there are some situations where you will like somebody. And now, cameras are set, this are set, you are just cross-checking in it. You just be like, streak, hey boo, I'm still working. Right?
Yeah.
That is for you to know. That's the type of person that you are.
Yes.
Update me. That is the type of person that I am too. But we are not going to start our relationship with a conversation that is always smooth. If I write you within 1 hour, you've responded. When you're busy, you've already dropped the message that you're busy. When you're not with your phone, I know that you are not with your phone. And then you are now ghosting.
Yeah, that one leads to having imagination, kinda.
What type of imagination?
I think I'm somewhere cheating. Because
I don't want to think.
Yeah,
that's why I want communication, so I'm not going to look desperate.
Exactly. That's why either her or she should be like, him or her should be like, I'm busy right now, I'll get back to you later, or can we talk?
Do you get like that?
Yeah.
We will know, I will know that the both of us are determined.
Yeah.
We are not desperate. I won't want you to come off as being desperate, and I don't want to come off as being desperate too. But if I am too desperate, that is why I'm going to stick there. I am seeing you online. You are posting. You are not just talking to me, and I am still there. And then eventually, now this is where it gets angry. That is when you know when you're being desperate and when you're being determined. Oh yeah, you've dropped messages 24 hours. You've been chatting. It's busy, right? It's online just for a few seasons, just for a few minutes to drop up some things. Then me that I'm now worried sick, that I've dropped messages of, hey, what has been happening? What is going on? You've not spoken to me, which is unlike you. Which is that. You now come back online. And then you were like, Hey, what's up?
Yeah, why not? This is something guys do because I just see. Let me break it down for you. Why it's like that? Yeah, our brain is more like I will not say I've not done it. Also, it's like you see all those things you've written before. I just want to ignore it because I can't. I just want like, oh my god.
He said he just want to ignore my messages for 24 hours.
No, it's not the messages. It's like now.
It's like what?
I don't even know how to even start the conversation from the beginning. Like, let's just cut all those parts. Let's just start a fresh one. Hey, what's
It
up?
doesn't. No, it doesn't work like that. Life does not work like that. Do you know why?
Yes, that's how
Do you know why it
it
doesn't work like that?
Yeah.
Do you know why it shouldn't work like that?
No.
You see all those messages that you've ignored, like maybe yesterday don't go. Let's start afresh. Let's not talk about that. You do that once, you do it twice. With somebody like me, you can't do it the third time.
Yeah,
I won't check up on you. Please, I'm coming. I will stop checking up on you. That is, then I'm being desperate. Then I am being desperate. There was a way we was communicating before now.
But at the same time, you see the way we said before, like if it's positive, I feel like if it's your own girlfriend, your woman, your wife, being like that is not desperate. She's been, or maybe she's worried.
Yeah, worried.
Yeah.
I get it. But then
like random girl, maybe we're not even dating, and then she's testing like that. That's being desperate. Like, why is this? I feel like.
you see,
Yeah.
if you don't calm down, you cannot know the difference between her, if she's been desperate or if she's just been determined. Now,
Yes.
if our conversation has been going smooth from beginning, and then all of a sudden you stop responding, then she start writing you means she's worried.
Yes.
That means she's determined.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
If the conversation has been dragging from beginning, it's totally different.
Yes.
Do you get me? At the point when the conversation start dragging, yeah, you're not feeling me no more be that.
Yes. Like, yeah, when
You was feeling me before was when you were communicating with me 24/7 and etc. Even when you were busy, you were still communicating. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. At the point when you are not feeling me anymore, yeah, tell me. That is how for some women, it graduates from desperacy to obsession. Do you understand?
Yeah, this topic is it can be long, but at the same time, when it comes to like being responsive, it's also like it's how you start something that will determine.
Genau. So it goes both ways now. Yes. Ladies need to learn how to stop putting men in desperate situations, and men need to learn how to stop putting women in desperate situations. Yes. If you are not feeling me anymore, you are not that busy. Do you know how I know that you are not that busy? You posted online 3 hours ago.
And if you post story, you have seen your
I'm
story.
sorry. You are not that busy. Yeah. Then at that point, I'm going to send you a very long voice note. Any one of them will watch this episode and will laugh. I will send a long voice note of like 5 minutes. And you will sit down and you will hear it. I'm telling you. And what I'm going to say there is just facts. You are acting childish. You don't make me like you. You are not making me act desperate. You know it all starts with likeness. You shouldn't make somebody like you if you make them desperate. Because eventually they'll be obsessed with you. Now, obsession are in 2 ways. I'm obsessed with that guy. I like him so much. I just like to see his message popping. That's different from I'm on find me. I want to know where you are. Because, hello, you have not spoken to me in 24 hours. And me, I'm worried sick. You are now back after 24 hours. You did not even deem it fit to at least return that kind gesture. Because who the wreck are you? Really? I can fancy you as much as me worrying about you. I'm not your mother. Do you understand? That is why most women go crazy for men. You start it. Now, JJ, I sit down. You came to ask me out for a reason. If you don't like me, do not ask me out. But you are not allowed to ask me out and start conversation with me. You will now be gaslighting me. JJ, minimo joke, okay? Are you getting what I'm saying? And at the moment when you are not feeling the girl no more, talk. If she knows, then she continues, then she's just desperate. But men should not be taking determination that I'm determined. I like this guy. You've liked me first and I'm liking you back. Now that I'm liking you, you are not allowed to make me desperate. Because if you make me desperate, I'll be obsessed with you. And that kind of obsession can never be good. Because then I'll be checking your every move. I would want to know what it is you are really doing. I would want to cross-check what it is we are really doing. You've made me desperate, and I don't like being desperate. Do you understand what I'm saying? So back to what I was saying, I now like you. And now writing, you're now ghosting me. You are coming online and you are posting. Wait, what do you think? That post now is for who? Who are you posting that post for? And just gradually like that, desperation will lead to obsession. At that point when you're obsessed, you feel entitled. The spirit of entitlement is going to tap you on the shoulder like this. Because at that point you'll be, he has his phone. He should, at this time, he's already done with work. He should have his phone. He should talk to me. He's supposed to speak with me now. He's awake this morning. He hasn't wished me good morning. He hasn't said good night, and etc., etc. Really, guys, know the difference between desperation and determination. Do not be desperate to enter a relationship. Do not be desperate to keep one. A relationship you are too desperate you are too desperate to enter. You'll be too desperate to keep it. Do not be desperate to keep a relationship. Do not be desperate to enter it. Do not be desperate to build a brand. A brand you build on desperation will collapse. Your capital might not be enough, but because you have to please this, you have to please that. When you are a pleaser, you are desperate. That's why you are a pleaser. That's why you become a yes man, because you're desperate. Do you understand what I'm saying? Know your worth. Know your value. Stand by it. See yourself like where you want to be. It's going to help you from being desperate. Stop using desperate people as your role model. You have to stop. First class today, business class tomorrow. That life's sweet. But don't be too desperate to rush into it. The moment you are desperate to rush into it, you will rush out. How do you want to keep up? Like that, fake life is starting. And young girls, don't be too desperate to sex making. You will desperate in and you will desperate out. Oh, that my friend have a boyfriend. They're already doing it. You go carry belle. And do you know what we will name that child? Desperate. Yes. That pikin that you are going to give birth to, we will name that child Desperate. Because you carried that pregnancy due to desperation. If you are too desperate in your place of work, if you are too desperate in life, that is why they are going to scam you. You are too desperate. The hundreds you have, you want to turn it to thousands overnight. It's not like that hundreds is not going to turn to 1,000 though, but you want to do it within 1 second. Like that, you lose all your life savings. Oh, my colleague is living abroad. I want to go and live abroad too. You are at what's it called? What's the name of this place? This country that they used to be. Morocco. Is it Morocco?
Dubai.
No, where you go before you fly. All those people that come desert.
Morocco, Libya.
Libya. Thank you. When you are you don't desperate, you are too desperate because your family member is abroad and the person is doing good. Yeah? You've sold all your properties in Africa and you just want to travel. Now you are stuck at Libya. No going back, no going front. You are now regretting your life. Oh yeah. Don't be too desperate to come abroad. Don't be too desperate to rush into marriage. What are the other things that people should not be desperate to do? Marry, date, friendship, business.
Yeah. Don't be too desperate for money.
Desperate. Hey! That desperation for money.
Yes.
I've talked about somebody that they will shoot in the yansh. If you don't stop that armed robbery work, they will shoot you in the yansh. They will shoot your yansh. Desperation is nothing but bad. Don't mix desperation for motivation. Don't mix desperation for determination. Don't mix desperation for what else again? For whatever it's there. Stop being desperate. At that point when you stop being desperate, your race will reduce. Your view will reduce. The controlling around will reduce. You be a man of your word. You be a woman of your word. You stand fit. You will have your ground. You know when you are at the top, you are not falling down soon because you are not too desperate to shake somebody up there. You will know that you going up there, you are going there with your own seats because you've worked hard. And when you go up there with your own seat, ain't nobody going to shift you away from your seat because it's your seat. All that can only happen when you're not desperate. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope with this few points of mine, I've been able to convince and not confuse you that desperation is bad luck. Thank you very much for watching today's episode, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Love you. Bye. Hi guys, thank you for watching today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and pretty please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, BBLShow baby. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week, same time, same place. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.